And is that proper for a former president to be doing, to be going behind the back of the sitting president now at this point? Either way, there needs to be accountability around this. If an auto pen, and we don't even know who was running the auto pen, was signing all these executive orders and running the country, we didn't know who was running the country, because, again, that's not democracy. That is a shadow government, and we need answers and accountability. But I have a feeling the American people are going to be disappointed, because nothing ever happens in these situations in the end. There's never any accountability.
Absolutely. And Arthel, perhaps one of the reasons why Democrats are sort of keeping Joe Biden at arm's length is because they also want to distance themselves from the mental acuity cover-up scandal. Listen to Representative James Comer discuss how Congress is going to hold those Democrats accountable.
I think was going to happen when they all initially agreed to come in voluntarily was that they were going to plead executive privilege and not answer our questions. They don't have that. President Trump's waived it. They're going to have to answer our questions, and we will hold them in contempt of Congress.
A couple of names that stood out to me on the list of former Biden officials that Republicans plan to bring in: former White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, who recently announced her exit from the Democratic Party, and also Dr. Kevin O'Connor, Biden's White House physician, who insisted repeatedly in public medical reports that Biden was all fine and well.
Right there
what do you make of that?
Listen, President Trump won the 2024 election. President Biden is now the former president. So let's move forward. Why is Congress wasting money on doing these investigations on what Trump won? Let's move on. President Trump is running the country, how he sees best for Americans. So why are we wasting time on all of this? And by the way, as far as that crop photo is concerned, the former vice president was making a comment about her husband. She and her husband sharing the holiday together, and so that's why she cropped them out. And quite frankly,
I'm sure that's why.
Right now, I'm cutting all y'all fools out.
Well, I do think the investigation matters because it's important. Americans deserve to know who was representing them for 4 years. If it wasn't Joe Biden, then who was it? Wasn't an unelected cabal of White House staffers?
You guys, you know that Joe Biden was not suffering the entire time. I'm just saying we're just wasting a lot of time.
Even if it's a day.
Okay, well, I don't know, and I'm not here speaking for Joe Biden.
Even
what I'm saying is that it's time to move on. President Trump won. There's so many things that our country needs to be focused on for the betterment of Americans. So let's
just never letting that happen again.
Let it go. I'm saying not spend so much time on relitigating what is in the past. And as far as whatever, really quickly, whatever as far as his
rob a bank,
action,
you're fine because it happened in the past.
President Trump has come in and undone and redone again for the betterment of the people as he sees fit. So he has the power now.